Okay, let's listen to what our Igbo said.
This is what it's like to attend a Nigerian church service, and we know that Nigerians do it differently. The first thing you will notice is that everybody is dancing. Probably more than half of the service is actually just dancing. For Nigerians, dancing and praising is a way to worship, showing gratitude for God and thanking Him for everything He has done and will continue to do. Every Sunday feels like the most fun concert you have ever been. The music is also incredible, with beautiful singing and choreography, and everyone is dressed in their best clothes with so much beauty and color on display. My first time at one of these services was a bit of a culture shock because church in the US is typically much more somber, but here in Nigeria they go all out, dancing like David in the Bible to celebrate even the most basic gift of life that we often take for granted in my country. We also took some travelers on my recent Nigeria group tour to give them this unique experience, and they loved it. It's not often you get to travel and see something like this. I think when traveling, it's so important to see a country from all sides, and attending a local church service really introduces you to the true spirit of the Nigerian Christian community and all the joy within it.
Okay, so that's what he said. That's a very beautiful observation. Fortunately and unfortunately, it's true. Fortunately, that seemed to be like a compliment. Unfortunately, I do not find it as a compliment. You see, the thing with the Nigerian church, or the thing with that observation, is that we tend to major on the minor and we minor on the major. It's true, we like to dance. Even said halfway through the service is just dancing. You see, but that is not the assignment for the church. That is not the core reason for the church. That's the minor that we major in. I mean, that's not appropriate. That's not how we should be. Matthew 28 from 22 we say, go into all the world and make disciples of all nations. He said, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things which I've commanded you. He said, lo, I am with you even unto the end of the world. Now, the assignment is to teach. The core reason for the church is to teach, is to train, and is to disciple. That's all. Every other thing is secondary, every other thing is minor. Is it good to dance? Yes, but that is not the core. In fact, dancing would come off to me as a response to the core. So when you see an expression of joy, you have been taught the word, you have been trained in the act of service, you've been taught the gospel, you are excited. So it is. But you see, most of the time we now spend more time rejoicing, and that's why you hear people something like, I don't like this church because they teach too much. They don't give time for praise and worship. That's not the assignment for the church. That is not the core of the church. The church is not for praise and worship. The church is not a club. It's not a Christian club. The church is a place for training. So you understand, we go out there, we preach the gospel to them, then we bring them to church for nurturing, for growth, like a child born. Do you understand? So we must learn to understand that is the assignment for the church. Oyibo, I love your compliment. It's good. But we are more than that. That is not the call for the church. So if you go to a church where all they do is singing and dancing, you have not just found yourself a church. You have just found yourself a gathering of good people, that at best. So thank you very much, but no thanks. Yeah.